Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here on April 22nd. Lots of upside across the markets today, so let's jump into these charts and see what happened. June live cattle are up to start us off. Today we saw prices open up above our bull pivot and make a nice steady grind higher today, picking up about $3 along the way. We did get that close above that prior day high, which is a big win for the bulls here, and we should expect to see that momentum carrying higher tomorrow and into the rest of the week. We are within spitting distance of new all-time highs, so be ready for the bulls to target that level up at 207.72 tomorrow. This live cattle market's remaining strong. We did get these back months of this 2025 year back above the $2 mark today, so live cattle are pushing higher and looking for new all-time highs. Next up, we got our feeders. We are rolled into this August contract. Volume is taken over from the May contract. Our pivots will remain the same levels. The price points are just going to be a little bit different. But we're going to be taking a look at this August contract going forward. We did get the close above our bull pivot at 291.25 today. We weren't able to make new highs. Weren't able to take out our prior day high, but the momentum is definitely to the upside. Expect the bulls to keep pushing higher. We are a few bucks away from all-time highs here in the feeders as well, and only about $8-9 away from that $3 mark here on this August contract. Expect the bulls to keep pushing this market higher and even for that $3 mark here in the near term. Let's jump over to the corn market, which was about the only place there was any downside today. We did see this market drift a little bit lower overnight. Saw prices open up during the U.S. session here right around our bear pivot at 487 and fall off today with a close near the lows. Looks like just a pullback in a pullback following the breakout. Going to be expecting support to step in. We've kind of got a wide range to watch here, anywhere down from this 476 up to this 20-day average here at 481.5. Pretty wide zone. Be looking for the bulls to step in here and try and support this market somewhere around this breakout level or find support at these moving averages. Not going to step in front of this downside at the moment, but I do expect the bulls to be buying this dip and upside to come from here following this pullback. Be patient while this market sets up for a good long opportunity. Next up, over in the crude market, saw a little bit of upside here with price just kind of balancing out here in between our pivots. Yesterday we saw an undercut of that 62 level, and today we saw price just briefly poke above the 64.18 bull pivot. We are hanging out right here at this 20-day moving average. This is going to be an area I expect the bears to start putting up a fight. Wouldn't be surprised to see price pull back up into the 65, 66 area and test some of these prior lows from underneath. This is going to be an area that I expect the bears to step in and continue selling. But in the meantime, just want to see how far they're going to pull back into this. Be ready for prices to balance out and the bears to step back in and send this market lower going forward. Equity market saw a pretty nice rally today, taking back all of Monday's losses and then some. Did get a close back above Monday's high and reversing all of the downside that we saw. Good news and some earnings this evening got that gap higher, and we are seeing prices come up here and test this 20-day moving average again. Once again, this is a very headline-driven market, and just seeing lots of volatility down here. Expect this market to see swings both directions at the moment. We are seeing good support, so a little bit more upside towards this 5,500 mark is definitely possible. Just going to see big swings both directions here as this market is just very reactive to news and headlines at the moment. But we are seeing some good, solid action here underneath the surface on some of the underlying stocks and some bases starting to get built out. So be ready for more upside here. Definitely got to fight through a lot of overhead resistance still. Got a lot of work to do before we can get comfortable with the new uptrend. We still do have a lot of pressure from the bears. Do just expect big swings both directions still while this market tries to set up a tradable bottom. That's all we got for today. Have a good night.